Okay, good morning. Hello, it's Megan. I am in the kitchen cooking today, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. So if you don't know me, like I said, my name is Megan, and I share my health journey here and some motherhood stuff and lots of coffee. So before I get started, I'm going to finish making this coffee. If you don't know the story, I accidentally broke my coffee maker trying to clean it. So I've been using my AeroPress and it's working out just fine. I actually really like it. So I'm going to get my coffee going here because I've only had 1 cup so far today. I've been trying oat milk, which is so good. And I got the one that has no sugar in it. And then I like a little syrup, so just some pure maple syrup. Just like a couple little dribbles in there. So, if you haven't gotten your coffee yet, go ahead and get yourself something to drink. Maybe a nice glass of water to have after you've had your coffee. And we're going to do some cooking. I'm making some breakfasts that I can just heat easily and quietly when I wake up early in the morning, so I have something to read while I'm doing, or something to eat while I'm doing my devotionals and my Bible reading, because I like to wake up early and not have the kids hear me or do anything like that. So I like tiptoe around the house and I'm super quiet about it. So I've got a couple things started. I'm just going to kind of walk you through the whole thing. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to make is these little French toast muffin things that I found in my meal plan. So I can't tell you the whole recipe because technically it's in my meal plan, but if that's something that interests you, you can always sign up and get the whole meal plan. Anyway, so basically what I've done is you take the components of French toast, chop them up small, and put them in a bowl and let them all soak up. So I've used some gluten-free bread, some egg whites, and strawberries, and a couple other things. And what you do is you pack your muffin tins really nice and full and bake these. And then I save them in the freezer. And at, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, when I'm trying to be quiet, I can just put them in the oven while the oven is preheating, and they warm up, and then I can have them to eat. So I'm going to pack these full. And we'll also make some pancakes with raspberries in them. And everything I make today is going to be gluten-free because I just can't have it. It doesn't feel good in my stomach. So you want to get these nice and full. I've got one more muffin tin over here. We're going to put this in the oven at 350 for about 15 or 20 minutes. So let's do the last couple of these that I can fit in here. When you do muffins, do you start in the middle of the pan or do you start on the outside? I always start in the middle. I don't know why. I've got one more. All right. So I'll pop these in the oven too. And set the timer. I'll let it go about 20 minutes. They usually need just a little bit more. So I also have behind me, my pans are heating up. I've got a cast iron griddle type thing and just a regular skillet. And I'm going to put my pancakes in there. It's the gluten-free pancake and baking mix. You can get it at Aldi. So it's in the baking aisle. And I accidentally recycled the box already. Otherwise I would show you. But it's it says live G, the letter G, and then free. And so it's the gluten-free baking mix. I've got a cup of that in here. I have 4 egg whites in this bowl, about 3/4 of a cup of oat milk, a pinch of salt, and a little drizzle of syrup. And so I'm going to put this in the bowl, and then we need, I think, 3 tablespoons of oil. So I just kind of eyeball that. So I'm going to get that right in here with my pancake mix, and then do a little oil. I just kind of go 1, 2, 3 so that I don't get too much. And I always use extra egg white when I do this recipe so that I get a little bit more protein and not as much carbohydrates. So if you wanted to, you could do 5 egg whites, and that would be good too. In fact, I think I might need a splash more milk and maybe 1 more egg white in this because it's pretty thick. I don't usually make it quite this thick. So let's add a tiny bit more of our wet ingredients to this one. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I lost my oat milk for a second, but I found it. Do 1 more egg white in here. A little extra protein. Couple splashes of my oat milk, and that should be better. And then I'm going to add raspberries after I mix this in. I'm trying to hurry because I don't want this butter on my pans to burn. I had smoke in the house earlier making my husband some pancakes. I'm just going to add a whole bunch of raspberries in here. Like literally whatever size the container is that you get at the grocery. That's how much I've added. And I could do a few more of that too. Let's do 1 more handful of raspberries in there. Get those mixed in nicely. You can hear Jamie's playing at the table behind us with his animals and everybody. Alrighty. We'll look at elephants in a little bit, honey. So I've got a 1/2 cup measure, and I'm just going to scoop my pancake mix and put these right in the pan. And you can make these like really tiny if you want to, or you can make them standard size. So I'll make a couple pans full of these, and I'll turn you so you can see the stove. And then I'll save these in the freezer, and you can just put them in the toaster when you wake up in the morning to heat them, and just like eat them with some peanut butter, and they're good. And I've got like medium heat going on my pans. Cast iron gets really hot, so just be careful. So what are you doing this weekend? We were lazy this morning, first of all, because I was exhausted. I needed to sleep in. So I caught up on some sleep and then just like hung out. And there's like a luncheon at church today, so I think we're going to try and do that too. And just try to relax. I'm a workaholic and I don't relax enough. And I know this about myself, so I'm trying to get better. So if you're a workaholic, leave me a comment and tell me that I'm not alone. And this is like starting to bubble. So we're almost ready to do a flip. Let's see, what else could we talk about this morning while we make breakfast? You could tell me what your favorite breakfast is and everything like that. That would be awesome. And if you're looking for more recipes, if you're looking for like better breakfast stuff, or if you're looking for a meal plan or anything like that, you can do two things. So you could go to the link in my bio, and I have a free meal plan that I'm giving out. So if you want a meal plan, you can always hop in there and fill out the little form, and I'll send you a meal plan. And if you're looking for some better recipes or anything like that, you can always check out my sign-up form, because you'll get 2 nutrition plans, and you can check out all kinds of good recipes. There's a cooking channel and everything like that in there too, which is really amazing. So let's give this one a flip. And I'm going to crank the heat on these last 2 because they're not quite ready to go yet. So what else are we going to cook today? I'm going to make some more of those egg white bites that I do in the muffin tin. So as soon as that's done and I can get that cleaned up, and I'll just do like my egg white, probably some asparagus, and I haven't decided, maybe some venison in that one again, because that's another great thing to have like when you're just first waking up in the morning and you need something super quick. And I don't know, we've got some fish for the week, so I think we're definitely going to do some fish this week. And I basically just like stocked up on vegetables, because I was saying like in my stories earlier in the week that I haven't been eating nearly enough. I've been skipping meals, which is very bad. And then what happens when you skip a meal, right? Like you're starving, you panic, and you just grab whatever you have, or you get something that you know that you're not supposed to have. And a lot of times that means that I haven't eaten any of my greens in an entire day, which is, you know, where are you getting your vitamins and your minerals from? So, gonna be better about that this week. I stocked up on veggies. I'm gonna prep them, and they will be had. All right, these are almost done. I'm going to get this one a little bit more brown on the other side. And then I like to have it with the, like I said earlier, I shop at Aldi usually, but you can find peanut butter like this like anywhere. It's just the Smucker's makes one. That's the other brand. So Smucker's makes an all-natural peanut butter, and it's just peanuts. So they don't add extra oils, they don't add extra sugar or anything like that. And it's a little bit of a different consistency, but I really like it. So I get the organic, and then it's unsweetened and it's gluten-free, which is awesome. So then once that's done cooking, you just need to get yourself a plate. Plate it up and add a dollop of peanut butter. And the other ones, save them in a baggie, let them cool off first. Put them in a baggie, save them in the freezer. And for breakfast, just put them in the toaster. All right. So I'm going to make the rest of these pancakes. eat something, and get the rest of my meal prep done. If you have any questions about meal prepping or anything, you can always ask me in the comment section below. And yeah, just don't forget, if you are looking for a meal plan, check out that link in my bio, and I'll send you the meal plan that I wrote out. And it's based off of what I follow in my nutrition plan. So you're getting kind of like a sneak peek of what you would get if you signed up with me. And other than that, I hope that you have a great Saturday, and we will talk soon. Bye!